Here we go. We out here staying connected with
Terray.
Terray. Terray, how old are you? Back up for me a little bit, baby. You're 67 years old?
Yes,
and how long you been homeless?
since the beginning of April of this year.
Since the beginning of April?
Yes.
So what programs you been through or what process you been doing to try to get out these streets?
Southeast SOAR team.
Quarantine?
SOAR.
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 Okay, and how old are you?
67.
67 years old, and you out here battling this. So, do you have, so what do they do for you? You said they helping you out. They putting you in a hotel, right?
Well, actually, the React team was putting me in the hotel,
Okay.
which is in the short north. Tammy is the case manager. She's really nice. She's really good. And she just happened to be at Father's Church this morning, where I go for breakfast sometimes.
Okay. Where's that at?
At 9th and Indianola.
Where they serve
Yeah,
for the
they
community?
serve the impoverished.
Okay. Okay.
And it's home cooked food. It's good food. The
Yeah.
people that cook are chefs.
Are they really? Good stuff. So let me ask you a question if you
You
don't
should
mind.
go there sometimes.
I am. Now that you done told me, I'm going to go over and I'm going to talk to some people. So what got you homeless and how long you been homeless?
Well, I've been homeless off and on for 23 plus years in 4 states by choice.
Wow. By choice.
Only because I have a heart for the homeless. And you can never really minister to somebody you never walk around in their shoes.
Yeah.
So I've suffered a lot of loss. I've lost so many cars, so many phones, so many laptops, so much money, so many clothes, so many Bibles, so many pictures.
Now, did you lose these things to just moving around or
No.
was there an
they're
addiction
addicts.
in play?
Addicts.
Addicts? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask
But
you, do you,
I've tried, no one was there for me when I was going through my emotional struggles. And when I got the love of God in me, and my 2 sons decided to live with their father, I was in an emotional tailspin. And I had to find a new purpose for living. And so I chose to hit the streets. I was too green for that. They tried to kill me. They hit me with a car. They put cocktail drugs in me. I was on a respirator. She said, she's not going to make it. We would take her off. I'm still here.
yeah.
I took the light into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't afraid of anything.
Yeah. I can tell you wasn't.
I didn't know what I was doing when I started, but God took me through it.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what was your drug of choice? What's your drug of choice?
I don't really have a drug of choice. I mean, I'm a recreational user. I do occasionally.
Of what?
But
What
nothing
kind?
controls me. I might smoke a little weed. Really, cigarettes are my drug of choice.
Okay.
But I do meth sometimes because I'm ADD and it helps me focus and it gives me energy.
You know, I heard somebody
It's
say
like
that
Adderall.
meth.
It's street Adderall.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that
Yeah.
meth actually helps with a lot of different stuff. Okay, now say some of the things that it helps you with again. That helps you.
And it helps me with ADD, attention deficit disorder.
Right.
Because I get bored and I switch
Right.
fast.
Right.
And it helps me focus and it gives me energy.
Okay, so it does give you energy.
Yes. But I'm not a meth head, and I'm not a crack head, and I'm not a pot head, and I'm not an alcoholic. But I partake of some of it occasionally.
Yeah.
I use whatever I choose to use when I choose to use it. And I don't even think about it. That's not the first thing I think about as soon as I get money in my pocket.
Have you used crack or fentanyl?
I've used crack in the past. That was my drug of choice years ago.
Uh-huh.
But it's so... Crack is whack.
I love that. It is. Crack is whack. From the great Whitney Houston. Definitely is whack.
And, you know, somebody introduced me to the meth. They said you can get more for your money. The highs almost kind of the same if you do it right. You know, but
So
if
now
I've used anything. I've used Taco Bell, milk, Terray cordial ice cream from United Dairy Farmers, dark chocolate, and the love of my fellow man. I'm an empath.
That's what you like.
I'm an empath.
Okay.
So I have empathy for the hurting, the misfits of society.
Right.
And that causes me to get lured into people who have ulterior motives.
Right. What type of ulterior motive people that you ran into lately? People take advantage of you out here?
Yeah.
Okay. So these guys try to pick you up and
And not just guys, I mean girls too.
Yeah.
They'll play my emotions because, number one, they're drawn to me by my appearance and my energy.
yeah.
They usually
And
I'm
you're a pretty woman.
I'm
You're a
carrying
pretty
a lot
woman.
of stuff. And either my reputation precedes me
Uh-huh.
or somebody that I know put them on my path to pull my heartstrings just to get close to me, to get what they want out of me, and then I'm left with nothing.
Are you here by yourself though?
Yes.
No, you don't have a male friend or a good buddy that you run with. So what do you do as far as eating?
As far as eating? Well, I get food stamps.
Well, that's good. You got some government assistance.
Yeah, and in the churches, you know, you get that.
Yeah. Let's back up over here. This block behind this block some of this wind and that noise.
Make sure I don't miss my bus.
I ain't gonna let you miss it, darling.
I'm looking for number 4.
Okay.
You can't go without clothes in Columbus because there's ministries that give you clothes. But I feel like some of the ministries are enabling addiction.
Come on. Let's walk over here so you can sit down. Keep talking. You okay? Some of the ministries enable the addiction?
Yeah, because if people didn't have their basic needs provided for them, they get them off their ass to get a job.
You can sit.
And they get their own needs met by earning their own income like
Right.
I
Go ahead,
have
grab a
to.
seat. You all right? You okay? Move the seat.
And I just think that we need to hold these people more accountable. You know, you see these people panhandling at the ramps and stuff, but it's the same people day after day after day after day, year after year after year after year. They call it going to work.
They call it going to work, panhandling? Yeah, but you know, there's some people that make a lot of money out here doing that too.
Some people, I met a guy that does it up at Morris and Cleveland Avenue, and he lives in Easton.
Lives in Easton. Yeah. Because he realized that he can live off of the community. And he's not even homeless. Not even homeless.
And that because a bad rap for people like myself. I'm $400 and some odd dollars in the hole in my storage, and if I don't come up with it by the 26th, my storage unit's going to auction.
Yeah.
And my family won't step in and help me because they think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
And that's sad that family does that.
And they got money.
That's sad. I want to give you something. Can you get her a couple boxes of them out of there and some of those strips? Sometimes friends and family be the first ones to remind us where we were.
The first one's to judge.
First ones to judge you, remind you where you
And
were.
they call themselves Christians. If that's a Christian, I don't want to be one.
Yeah. Are you spiritual?
I am. I don't call myself a Christian. I tell people I'm a spiritual woman doing my best to live a Christ-like life.
Do you pray every day?
I do. I go to church at Rock City in the short moment. One of the fastest growing evangelical churches in our city. We're doing
So you're doing all the right things for yourself.
And I take the light into the darkness. I just go and hang out with them. You know, I don't preach the gospel. I live it.
Yeah. I want you to have this.
What is it?
This is the
okay.
fentanyl test strip.
Okay.
In case you decide to do crack again, you can test it, make sure it ain't got nothing in it.
Yeah.
And I got some Narcan.
Okay.
Okay? In case you see anybody, you want to help somebody, or if somebody might need to help you. Okay? Now, before I get up off here, if there's anybody out here that's going through this situation that you're going through, being homeless and living this situation, what advice do you got for some of these young ladies to not go this route or make that left turn? What would you say to them?
Turn your life over to Jesus and get counseling. You know, emotional woundedness. I'd rather be physically harmed than be emotionally and spiritually harmed.
That's right.
Because you can't heal from that unless you have somebody who'll just sit and listen and tell you everything's going to be all right and you're okay. Life isn't always fair. You know, our parents aren't perfect. We have this idea that parents are supposed to be perfect. They're not all perfect.
Right.
And we just have to not give up. Always have hope because God loves us regardless of what we're doing.
That's right. You said it. You said it.
That's all you really need is God's love, really.
That's it.
But we have this false way of thinking that we have to have a whole bunch of friends all the time. Well, that would be nice. But how many people really have that?
That's right.
If you have one really good friend, you're fortunate. You're blessed.
There you go. You're blessed to have one. Well, you got another one here with Staying Connected 365. This is our pamphlet right here.
Okay.
We got everything in it, all the resources in your community, all your different places to get food, clothing, help, shelter. You already know some of these things, but we got some extra resources in there.
Does it have your name and stuff in your
My name and my phone number's back there. You need to reach out to me. You call me.
Okay, is this your YouTube channel?
That's my YouTube channel.
Sober Living 365.
Sober Living 365.
And what is your actual name?
Brother Dez.
Brother Dez.
Brother Dez. Everybody
That's
know me
nice.
by Dez. Thank you, Dolly. And it was nice for you to sit here and bless the channel because this here could help somebody else.
Well,
And at our age,
I used to I was so emotionally and spiritually and physically wounded my whole life. And I say I was grossly misunderstood. And my family had to have some label to put on me to explain why I chose to be homeless 23 some odd years ago in the bottoms.
yeah.
Okay? But I had two brothers that chose that route, and I didn't understand why coming out of our family. And I got out there, and I was a little too green, but I learned, and people taught me. And it was kind of fun because there's no responsibility in the summer. You can party all the time if you want to.
Yeah.
And then when winter comes, it's a whole different ballgame. And then you get stuck. And it's hard to get up out of
It's hard to get
oppression.
up out of it. That's right.
So I'm going to get, once I get my place, and maybe while I'm in this hotel, because I can stay till March, I'm writing a book, 2 books, and doing a movie. And the first book I'm writing is about my life. And the title is Victim or Victoria, the choice is yours. You too can overcome oppression, recession, aggression, manipulation, addiction, condemnation.
Good stuff.
And how I overcame it through all those
Good
things.
stuff. Do you have a title yet?
That's it. That's the title, Victim or Victoria, the choice is yours.
Okay, good stuff.
And then I'm doing a book on how to raise a baby. And it's going to be my charitable book that I'll give to every parent that has a child in the United States, God willing, through my Planet Love 501c3 corporation. And I have a solution for the homelessness situation too, but it's going to need Les Wexner's money to do it.
Well, good luck.
I used to work for him.
Good luck.
I know where he lives. So, you know, maybe Daddy Woodbuck will help me with the vision that I have come up with.
There's no number on this bus. Let's make sure this is yours.
that my bus?
I thank you for talking to us, and you stay blessed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And if people don't have a good church to go to, tell them